Hello, my name is Julie Putkin. I'm an artist, a therapist, and a SoulCollage facilitator. And for the last few years, I've been thinking a lot about this notion of rewilding. So, coming back into alignment with, coming back into expression of our natural wildness. And for me, this first started showing up in working with the land that my husband and I live on in Lebanon, New Hampshire. And it also started showing up in working with the 2 and now 3 large rescue dogs that we have adopted over the years. There was a lot of advice and a lot of encouragement to basically exert a lot of control. Keep the lawn mowed tight. Keep the weeds at bay. Keep the sumac trees from growing into the lawn. Keep the dogs quiet. Keep the dogs on leash. Keep the dogs to short walks and crate them the rest of the time. And what really began to show up in me was a tremendous amount of fertile resistance to all of these guidelines. I could see that this is not what the dogs were meant to be. I could see that this is not what the land was meant to be. And so over the course of many years, now we've been in this house for about 14 years, I tried many things. And with the dogs, same thing. I remember the day that the dogs first were allowed to come and sleep upstairs with us. Their utter delight at not being confined overnight. I remember the first beds of rescued orphan seedlings that I put in to parts of the lawn that I had torn up and composted. And over time, what I have come to see is more and more a sense of trust and curiosity about what exists beyond the scope of our control. When I let go tight control of the dogs, when I let go tight control of my own faculties, when I let go tight control of which species and habitats are welcome on my land, something remarkable happens in the form of a growing trust and growing allegiance with the living world. So Rewilding, SoulCollage, and the Living World, this course that I am offering beginning March 18th and going on for 8 sessions every other week into June. This course is going to be an invitation for participants to listen into their own existing SoulCollage decks, create new SoulCollage cards, and come to terms with how their own systems, their own souls navigate this imperative question: how do we relate with the living world? How do we relate with a living world that is at times seemingly imperiled, at other times seemingly eternal, seamless, and whole? Which parts of our souls and our communities and our systems are already ready and on board with this? Which parts fear wildness? What kinds of collaborations can we have within our decks, within our systems and communities, and within our pragmatic lives in the world to support and foster and befriend and learn from our own wild natures and the wild natures of the beings around us and within us. So I heartily invite you to register for Rewilding. There's still room to register. As I said, the first meeting of the course is March 18th. We meet over Zoom. We meet in Eastern Time from 6 until 7:45 every other Monday evening. The course is offered on a radical sliding scale, meaning those who are feeling flush and would like to support me in making the course radically accessible can pay up to $600 for the course, or maybe even $800 for the course. Those who are experiencing financial difficulty can register towards the lower end of the scale of 0 to 800. If you have any questions, please follow the link that is connected with this video, and I look forward to seeing you soon and to all these conversations in and among wild souls. Be well.